In the previous video, I showed you about calendars. Now I'm going to show you a specific feature of calendars called calendar overlays, which is really useful. If you want to display multiple calendars all in one place, you can use the overlays function to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new calendar, and I'm going to call this the team calendar. I can spell properly. I'll create that, and I'll open up the team calendar. And what I'll do is I'll create an event here. Oops, I just changed the view. I'll create an event here on the 29th. I'll call this team building event. And I'll say that it's going to go from 9 until 5 on this particular day. I'll save. Right. Now, this is a team calendar, and it's going to show events that are relative to the team. But what I also want to do is I want to display people's individual calendars, or I want to show other calendars on this site. So I have the My Calendar here, and I want to display events from that calendar here as well. In order to do that, in the calendar, if you click on the Calendar tab and you click on Calendar Overlays, what you can do is you can choose a calendar to display in here. So it currently shows that there are no calendars available here. But if I set a new calendar up, so it's not actually going to create a new calendar here. I'm just creating a placeholder for the calendar that already exists. So I'll call it My Calendar again. It's a SharePoint calendar. I'm not taking it out of Exchange, although I could if I wanted to, which is very, very good. I can choose the color that I want to display these events in. I'll choose a very different color than what I already have, so I'll take a red, and I will make sure that I get the correct URL for this calendar. So it'll be teamsite/my calendar. I'll resolve that. And there you go. So in fact, what I actually could have done is I could just choose, if I wanted to just put the team site URL in, what it would do is it would bring me back all the calendars that I have. I could show my tasks as well. But what I actually did here is if I put the full URL, it just defaults to my calendar because that's the URL that I put. And I can choose the list view. I always want to show this, and I'll press OK. So now you can see in my calendar overlay settings, I now have my calendar. Press OK, and voila. You see I now have in red the events that relate to the My Calendar list, and in blue I have the team calendar. And if I want to remove one, I just go back to Calendars in View, select My Calendar, and tick this box to say Always Show. I don't want to delete the whole instance, I just want to remove it from the view. Untick the box so it's not visible. And there you go, I've just removed it. So now I can just re-add it quickly here. So a very powerful feature. I could display multiple calendars here in all different colors, and I could just jump straight to the item itself without actually having to jump between all the different calendar lists. I can just go straight into the item and modify it if I want to. Obviously, I have to have the relevant permissions in order to do that.